Hello students, welcome back to your channel. So this video is for ISC aspirants, those who have their commerce exam tomorrow. So in this video, we'll be solving a sample papers, children. So let's start with section A, 16 marks. Question 1. Due to the ongoing festival season, Arna Foods Limited is experiencing shortage of manpower in one of its outlets. To overcome this shortage, one of the managers proposes implementing horizontal mobility of employees within the company. तो बच्चों एक तो ये इंटरनल है, इंटरनल में हमारे पास आता है ट्रांसफर और प्रमोशन. प्रमोशन वर्टिकल है, जो ट्रांसफर है वो हॉरिजॉन्टल है, तो आंसर इज ट्रांसफर. Which source of recruitment has been recommended in this instance? It is transfer. Second, you can see the picture and the image shown above illustrates the growth in GDP of India and the United Kingdom. How would this directly impact the businesses in India? Let's see. P is it would lead to an increase in FDI. Yes. It would lead to a better development of infrastructure. Yes. Demographic, social, custom, tradition से कोई लेना देना नहीं, तो option A, P and Q. The use of borrowed funds to increase the earnings of equity shareholders is known as trading on equity. In order to help the nation combat the growing water crisis, Tata Steel plans to cut its freshwater consumption. So children, it is option C, understand early warning signal. Identify the consumer right emphasized in the image shown below. Make the consumer aware. Jago Grahak Jago. It is right. Option B, right to consumer education. With reference to type of market, select the odd one out from the following: capital, commodity, spot, and money. So children, the odd one is spot market. Let's read the assertion and reason. Assertion is motivation may be positive or negative. It is true. Reason: employees react differently to financial and non-financial incentives given. Both are true, but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. So answer is option B. Eighth, RTGS is settled in real time, whereas NEFT is settled in batches. Micro environment strength, macro environment opportunity. One of the functions of middle level management is to interpret the policies formulated in an organization. Yes, children, it is true. The principle of unity of direction makes a subordinate accountable to one superior only. No, unity of command. So answer is false. In 10th one, you have to identify the type of plan. See, it is what? Purchase, requisition, then order, then review and approval, request for quotation, review of receiving good service, matching of documents. So this is a procedure. Mohan sold a long-term debt instrument to Sohail. It is a type of debenture without a formal transfer deed. So without a formal transfer deed, it is bearer debenture. Next is the picture you have to see. It is which element of promotion mix. So what are the elements of promotion mix? It is personal selling, children. It is not sales promotion. It is not advertising or publicity. The correct answer is personal selling. 13th, according to the economic survey, behavioral economic can be deployed by the government for bringing about social change. Government initiatives ranging from Swachh Bharat to Sundar Bharat and tax evasion to tax compliance have brought in concrete reforms. So this is a policy, children. Next is the pyramid of Maslow's theory of hierarchy of needs. So you have to tell the topmost, that is self-actualization. Next, children, we'll start with section B. You have question 2, differences between block and circulating capital. First is a block capital is the capital invested in fixed assets, whereas the other one is capital invested in current assets. It is invested for long time period, whereas the circulating capital is invested for short time period. It does not circulate or change its form. It does circulate or change its form. The sources of this block capital are shares, debentures, long-term loans, whereas for circulating capital, it is public deposits, etc. The reason is to generate income and to meet day-to-day expenses. The another name of block capital is fixed capital, and the another name of circulating capital is working capital. Question 3. Softskin Private Limited purchased a new machinery that cost rupees 10 lakhs. It made a down payment of rupees 2 lakhs at the time of delivery. The remaining amount of 8 lakhs was to be paid with interest over a period of time. So, children, it is installment credit. Question 4 is, children, with reference to controlling as a function of management, explain critical point control and control by exception. तो आपको critical point control समझाना था, key result area, and that there are some areas where the management intervenes, and management by exception, that the management will not intervene in all the matters. See, if the sales is targeted 10 lakhs है ना, that the target is 10 lakh, तो अगर 9,90,000 की सेल हो रही है तो इट विल नॉट इंटरवीन. बट अगर 10 लाख का टारगेट लेके 7 लाख की सेल हो रही है, सो द डेविएशन इज वेरी बिग, 3 लाख की डेविएशन है, इन सच केसेस ओनली द मैनेजमेंट विल इंटरवीन. Or you have choice between explain any 4 importance of management: achievement of group objectives, optimum utilization of resources, minimization of cost, survival and growth, high standard of living, employment generation. Question 5 are the two principles of management of Henry Fayol. The company aimed to increase its profit in the next financial year. Vivek, an employee, developed an attractive plan for reducing cost in the production process of the company, but the management was not open to considering suggestions from its employees. So the answer is initiative. The company terminated many employees during their probation period without giving them any substantial reason. This resulted in labor turnover. So the principle is stability of tenure. Question 6, delegation, importance of delegation. So relief to top executive, scalar chain, specialization, quick decision, motivation of subordinates, growth and diversification. You can explain any 4 points. You are a human resource manager in a company that produces chemicals. Name and explain any 2 types of training: safety training, apprenticeship training, vestibule training. You can explain any 2. Question 8. Samantha purchased a book online for rupees 150 from a popular publisher. After the delivery of the book, she found that the book was sold at different prices on different websites. She approached the consumer forum and filed a case against the publisher from whom she had purchased the book. Mention any one responsibility of a consumer which was fulfilled by Samantha, that she was aware and she filed the complaint against that publisher. Does she need to pay a fee to file a complaint? No, she is not required to pay any amount. Which redressal mechanism can Samantha approach? District district forum she will approach. The composition is president and 2 other members. Out of those 2, one should be a woman. Question 9, facilitating functions of marketing. You can explain any 4: marketing, research, product planning and development, standardization and grading, packaging, branding and labeling, pricing, so financing, risk taking. You can explain any 4. Place mix is a crucial component of marketing mix. Explain any 4 channels of distribution used in. So 0 level, direct channel, manufacturer to customer. 1 level, अब बाकी के 3 indirect है. 1 level, manufacturer to retailer to consumer. 2 level, manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to customer. 3 level, manufacturer to agent to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. So this is the end of your section B. So children, section C, question 10, Lok Sabha elections 2024 were an evidence to the dedication of voters, political parties, candidates, election personnel, and security forces. The active participation of the electorate highlighted the resilience and vibrancy of Indian democracy. Which factor of macro environment? Political. And you can explain any 4 components of political. Elaborate on any 3 qualities of good leader. This is a very simple basic question. Question 11. Meera works as chief finance officer in a company. She is required to arrange funds of 50 lakhs for the company. While the promoters to prefer to procure this amount through borrowed funds, Meera firmly believes that issuing equity shares is a better option. You have to tell the advantages of issuing equity shares to the company. No burden on earnings, permanent source of capital, creditworthiness. You can explain any 5 points. Rohit went to a cafe with his friends. He used a card for the payment at the cafe. After swiping the card, he received a message that amount had been deducted from his savings account. It is debit card. You have to write any 2 features. Or the another question is, You have to tell the share, identify the share by capitalizing undistributed profits. It's bonus share, allowing the existing shareholders exercise their preemptive right. It's right share. Then you have to write the differences between these two. Bought clothes. Rashi bought clothes from her prepaid account on Amazon app. The app had pre-stored her personal information. It is e-wallet. You have to explain e-wallet here, children. So, children, next question 12 is five features of marketing. You can explain any five: customer focus, integrated, creative, part of environment, multidisciplinary, pervasive. What is labeling? Mention any two of its advantages. It is a very simple question. Last is the case study, children. Asha, project manager at a software development company, is leading a team of 10 members from different backgrounds and locations. The team is working on an important project with a tight deadline. Asha finds it difficult to achieve the target within the stipulated deadline due to the following challenges. So, the first challenge was that team members are located in different time zones, which make communication difficult. So, this is a physical barrier. Some team members have limited English proficiency, which leads to misunderstanding. This is a semantic or language barrier. The team uses multiple communication tools, which causes confusion and information overload. There are conflicting work styles and priorities among the team members. This is status barrier. Asha circulates a review sheet among the team members after every meeting, but she often does not receive a response to it. So, any two barriers you can explain, children: semantic language or personal psychological barrier. Yeah, the personal, psychological, physical, or semantic language. You can explain any two. Four strategies that Asha can deploy. So, the strategies that Asha will deploy are that she will clarify the ideas, she will ensure feedback, she will try to use simple language. Can explain any four strategies. Asha circulates a review sheet after every meeting, but she does not receive a response. Which element of communication process is negated? It is feedback. How does it impact the process of communication? The loop remains incomplete if there is no feedback. How will Asha know that whatever she told is understood or not? So, this is that feedback is really very important. So, this is the end of the paper, children. I hope you prepare well for tomorrow and you score full marks. Wish you all the best.